Good morning, traders. David with Alexander Trade and Investment Group. Hey, I just realized that I haven't done a video to set up for the new month in a while. And being that this is a new month, it's a perfect opportunity to set up for November. I'm sorry, for December as we just come out of November. Being that today is December 1st. I had already plotted my numbers as I just had a little session with my daughter not too long ago. So I wanted to go over it real quick, just do a quick video and help you guys set up for the next trading month, week, and day. All right. So you should see the TPO charts, the monthly here, weekly, and footprint of IWM, as IWM is what I play 99% of the time now. Um, so as you guys have followed me for a while, may know that normally this is my weekly TPO on the far left. The middle is my dailies, and the far right is my order flow footprint chart. So I like to put my monthly, which I have it switched here, monthly numbers on, and let me go ahead and unsync that so that I don't move so much. There we go. I like to put my monthlies on my weekly chart. So I have it switched to a monthly right now. And you can see that from last month, November, we put in a extreme high of 244.98. We put in a monthly value high, 244.46. Month's POC, or the November's month POC, is 236.99. November's value low, 229.94. And November's extreme low came in at 226.40. All right, so that's my monthly TPO. I'm going to switch it back to a weekly. Again, I like to put my monthlies on my weekly TPO, weeklies on my daily, dailies on my order flow. So here is the week of last week, November 25th through the 29th. Last week was a short week as Thanksgiving was Thursday and also Friday was a half a day. And that's represented here this entire week. Here's Monday, Tuesday in the middle chart, which is daily, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right. So my weeklies, extreme high, 241.98 as Monday made the extreme high of the month. The value high of last week is represented here, 242.96. Last week's POC, again, is here, but I put it here, 240.97. Last week's value low, 240.23. And last week's extreme low, 239.43. Again, I put those weeklies on my dailies. And then lastly, here's last sessions, which is the 29th. Here's those numbers. Again, I put those on my order flow. The extreme high, 243.48. The value high, which is represented here, the top of the value, 242, 242.40, 242.54. The POC of last session, 241.82. The value low of last session, 241.71. And the extreme low of last session, Friday the 29th, is 241.54. All right. I also updated my VWAP anchor as we change it for every session. So the last session was the 29th, so I've anchored it for the 29th and hit apply. Okay. And lastly, and I didn't do this, I'm glad I thought to record this, was to actually save it. So now that I have everything, all my numbers in, my monthlies, and I also locked it in by locking in the lock button there. So I do have a tendency sometimes on accident to press it if I'm in the chart and then move it and end up moving my numbers. So to prevent that, I end up locking it after I mark them, I lock them. Same for this middle chart, same thing, I lock it. And then for the far right, I lock it as well. Lastly, I want to go ahead and save it. So I'll go down to save and then just save layout. And that should pop up at the top right there. All right, guys, we are all set for not only for the next month, but next week and for the next trading session. Monthlies stay on your chart for the entire month. Weeklies change at the end of each month or at the beginning, depending on your time. And dailies, we change after every session to get ready for the next session. So again, these numbers here stay there we will be here for the entire month of November. I'm sorry, December, since we're in December. These numbers will stay here for the entire month of December. These numbers will stay here for the upcoming week. I may change them at the end of Friday or Sunday of next week, but these change every week. And again, these change every session. Before I trade the next day, these are different. These will depend on the session that happened the day before. All right, guys. I hope this helps set up for the next week. I hope that you guys have become more consistent. If not consistent, you're learning more, starting to understand market movement more, and get away from the retail mind of way of thinking. Get away from the the formations and all of that stuff that YouTube people talk about, or some books actually talk about it as well. Um, Order flow, footprint is going to give you all the information you need when it comes to value, price, and volume. The three out of four, actually, no, it's three. The three important things in trading is time, price, and volume. Um, you can get you can get time, right? You can get time from a plain candlestick. You can get price from a plain candlestick, but you can't get volume, and you can't get value either. And that's the fourth one: value, volume, price, and time. Um, so if you're interested also in using order flow, using order flow. Go Charting is this platform that you're seeing on your screen. It's a web-based company. I think I don't know if any platforms will charge you for TPO, but what they will charge you for is in the candle information. I have it set to volume. You can have it set to bid, ask, and volume. But this is the paid service, $20 a month. Other platforms charge 200 plus. But being that this is a web base, you can take this anywhere versus the other platforms where you have to download it. And if you don't have your computer with you, that type of thing. But I'll put a link at the end of this video as well as a link in the description. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment on here or on my other social medias, which is also will be a link in the description, Instagram and Facebook. Uh, Guys, I hope you have a great upcoming week, not only in trading, but just in life in general. And I'll see you guys again on Tuesday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays become great days for me to record my trading live so you guys can see it happening. Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm sorry, can be a little tricky. But yeah, check me out Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday for updated and new recordings if I trade those days. Um, so until then, have a great one. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.